So we're back. If you hear any squeaks, I'm babysitting a dog. So if you don't hear squeaks, she's taking a break from her squeaky toy. She's got a squeaky toy for Christmas. Everybody deserves a good Christmas. I hope everybody had a great time. We're loading back into the game real quick. We're gonna play a little bit today. I think it'd be a good time. I think we can have fun with it. I kind of started the stream before I started the game. So we're gonna figure it out. Anyway, right now the goal is to look and see what all's changed since last time we were playing together. If I remember correctly, we had swapped over bases. I did a lot of R stuff last time. So I did a lot of stuff this time. I even said I was going to do a whole bunch of stuff with Mechanism off camera because I'd done a bunch of stuff with R's before in all the mods 8 Volcano Block. Now you guys get to see the load up of the insane gear that I have. I always love that whenever I start. I feel like Iron Man. So I did make a magmator and a player transmitter and an energy cell. And guess what? I don't know how they work. Okay, let's be honest, I don't. So I know I've got an ender cell in here and an energy starter cell. That's great. Somehow between all of this, these little doobly-doos make the magic work and power gets to be moved around. So I just stick it at the end of these things. I think it looks cool because they're like little dragon heads stuck up. I know I'm ridiculous. I even put one on this. I don't know. I haven't figured out how it works. I don't really care. These have power. These have power. You can see that I kind of broke through here. I got to make some facades to be able to put here. But I did get some stuff going. So we do have a pattern provider that basically feeds into here. This is the way we're going to go ahead and show this. So it looks really nice. It's really clean-ish. We're going to go with ish. But in the back here, each one goes in the back. They're all separated individually. They go in and out, okay? So if we look at this side right here, the side configs, you can see that it's in through the top. Should be input output on the top. The back should be the extras tab, and they all should be in auto eject. So if we look at them, they should all be purple on the top, and that should be that. And then the bottom should be the energy. I don't think it really matters too much with that part. The side configs are important. So this is basically the only 3 things out of this. You can click this and it clears all the side configs, and then it's pretty easy to do. So like, we don't need input. We don't want input from, so we can just do that. Input, output, energy, extra, auto eject on. Easy peasy. You know what I'm saying? It's not really that hard. You just want to make sure that you're not getting stuff. This is kind of the starting area of Mechanism, along with your smelting factory and your enriching factory. These are kind of the starting parts of this. If you're getting into Mechanism, you need to figure this out. Because the next thing after this is getting into your tier upgrades and stuff like that. And then it gets really complicated whenever you're getting into other machines that have like oxygen and hydrogen with the electrolytic separator and stuff like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and look around. Like I said, these guys are making some good like 4K each. I went and dropped off a hose pulley over in the nether. So that way we got an infinite source, as long as it's connected to like 10,000 blocks of what do you call it? 10,000 blocks of lava, which the nether of course has that. It automatically becomes an infinite lava source, and then you can basically use a pump, which is just a pipe, one of these Mechanism basic mechanical pipes, and it'll pump it directly into here, and then you can pump that directly into your magmators. And I even have them at the hardened level. So what I can do is I can just put the resources in here. So for example, we can grab, let's see here, gold. So 2 blocks of gold and 2 blocks of iron. And we can put them in here, and it'll put it in there. And then you can see it'll just shoot it with a little thing. And it's supposed to pull it back out, but it don't. because me and Laser IO are doing fantastic things. That's what's happening. But yeah, we got plenty of hardened going on. You can see I got some of this in here, so that's good. All right, so that's all the stuff up here. These guys are doing a fantastic job keeping basically all this over here full. They're not using this chest. They are loving this chest. Look at this thing. This thing has all kinds of great stuff in it already. I've already been robbing the blaze rods like crazy. Like, we get straight gold, straight diamonds, straight out of this thing. It's pretty phenomenal. I mean, in my opinion, look at the amount of bones and stuff we're getting. Like, we have enough amethyst crab meat, which I don't know why we do, but we have more amethyst crab meat. I know we have an amethyst crab, but I'm just saying we have so much amethyst crab meat. This is fantastic. Look at all this amethyst crab meat. We can move these down here, move this back up. 128. Look, we can just start stacking the crab meats. Why is this? Oh, crab shell. We don't want to eat crab shells. We just want crab meats. You guys can keep the crab shells. Yuck. We got lots of crab shell. There's the crab meat. There we go. Anyway, so like I said, we were working on that. I put this over here. I dropped this. Apparently, I have 2 waystones because I'm ridiculous. Okay, that's great. Chicken away. Hello, new chicken. I wish we had resource chickens. Little chicken. Hey, don't run outside and don't get hurt, okay? Anyway, so I moved from our old base some stuff over here. We got some flux dust. We can throw that back in here. We don't even need it anymore, really. So I emptied out all our barrels. I made a couple more drives. I put some bigger stuff here. Let's see here. I made this not for resources. No. I did it for the bees. We now have time in a bottle. Now, time in a bottle requires speed augments. Now, the speed augments aren't too bad because you just get Imperium Essence, and then like you basically go from the like OG one, this one, and then you just work your way up through the different types, and it's not that hard. Like, I bet it was maybe 2,000 essence, and I was just able to walk around with my mining laser and just knock that out real quick. Unobtainium. If you're wondering about unobtainium, I will show you how to unobtainium real quick. So let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. So if we go to the end, hold on, I think it's End Highlands. Yeah, End Highlands. You can see that I have been terraforming. So about, believe it or not, this level-ish, so it's just under the level of like the top layer. It's gonna sound weird, but it's like the top layer is maybe 6 to 8 blocks down, maybe 10. I'd say 10 would be the max. But if you run around in the End Highlands, that's what you're looking for. And if you want to look for it, you can hit J on your keyboard, go to brain worky journey maps, and you can see that it says this is the tag for Highlands. But if you look on the bottom down here where it says region and everything, you can see where it actually says Highlands. Then it says Highlands. So I can basically mine most of this stuff here. So what I can do is I can just grab my destruction gadget and just rip out huge swaths of this. Oh, Elaine? Where did Elaine go? We're gonna go get her. Her name is Elaine. It's mainly because you're gold. I don't want you to fall off. I can fall off. You just can't fall off. There you go. Get back here. What we get? What we get? What we get? Not bad. Anyway, because it's orange, you get like orange. That's what I'm after. You see what I'm saying? It's an orange gear, and so we can strip off the enchantments, and they're gonna be really nice. So anyway, back to run around in the Highlands, removing an exceptional high amount of stuff all at one time, right? Could you not? Like, I would appreciate it if you would just not right now. Yeah. I see you. Come on. Yeah. Well, this example is not exampling very well, is it? I did find a good bit. Enough to where I could have made the sight charm and just used it to show you guys. But that kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinions. Because initially you have to find this stuff. No! No, my copyright. Nope. Die. Give me the backpack. We will not be having any of those shenanigans in my channel. If you're concerned or you're worried about the situation, let me know. I apologize. It is one of those situations that I do indubitably appreciate other people's integrity when it comes to their stuffs. Okay, well, this is very anticlimactic. We're still in Highlands, right? Yeah. Marth of the Light. Do we want to go kill Marth? Oh, you're a shulker. You're going to take a minute. Back. Right now's not the time, Enderman. Sir. Look, you can be upset. I understand. I looked at you. It is my fault, Mr. Enderman. Ah! 15. 4. Ah, give me the good loots. What do we get? We got good loots. Oh, look at this. Mana boost 5. Yeah, this is where we need to be doing this. Oh, this guy. These guys are jerks. He just randomly gets upset with me. I didn't even do anything. We may be a little high. We'll go a couple more. Because I want to say, like I said, it was just like down through here. Let's put some stuff away here. That. We gotta do the nether bee stuff. Wow. I want to say it should be like 6 to 8 blocks down. And if we're looking at this as being the top, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it shouldn't be this deep. And I've tried doing the whole thing where you just ride around outside, like down through here, like looking around on the outside. I've never done well with that. Like, it seems to be like every time I ride around on the outside like this, I can never find anything. So I've always just kind of went straight into here and just started just deleting swaths of it. And normally it works out pretty good. What do we got here? We will go big. But the problem is, as you can see, it takes a while for my destruction gadget to catch back up. It's not the fastest. It's interdimensional, realistically. I'll leave it at 8. I did pretty good earlier. I was just chilling doing this. Do we? No, I hate those things. We're gonna have to eventually get some like decent weapons too. I'm kind of trying to save up my apotheosis stuffs for later. Let's see here. We do that. That should get us some distance. No? Well, daggum. Well, make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about, why don't you? I might make the charm unobtainium. So to make the unobtainium charm, we actually have to have a thing of it, and we don't have that. I am absolutely like taken back. Like I said, I found, there they are. See, I knew it. It was only like 2 blocks deep. That's why I was saying, like, this isn't that hard. Now, to mine it, you need an allthemodium pickaxe. You can't vein mine it, but you just do like that, and it'll give you the raw unobtainium. Look, there's some more. Bingo. Like I said, it was, again, 2 or 3 blocks deep. 6 to 8 blocks deep is about all you got to really go for across the End Highlands area. So if you're just kind of going around the End Highlands area, just take the tops off of them. You'll find everything you need to know about unobtainium. There you go. So anyway, let's head back home, look at some of the other cool things we were working on. So while I was out doing all that stuff, and we were working on some cool stuff, let's see here. Do we have? No, we don't have stuff. Let's see here. Inside here, we can use this enriching factory to take care of that, and inside the smelting factory, we can click the button when we're not supposed to, and we can grab the unobtainium. Let's grab. We only need 1 for the site. It'll just make it a little bit faster when we need some later. We're just kind of like future-proofing ourselves here. So let that cook it up, and that'll be good to go. All right, cool. So let's look at the next part here. We got this, we got that. We went over this, we went over that. Bees. Bees, we have bees. We went and got more bees. We went into the end. That's what I went to the end for, with an obsidian nest to go get draconic bees. Now we have draconic bees. We have ender bees. We have leadstone bees. We have diamond bees. We have redstone. We have glowstone. We have spatial. Spatial will give us the spatial combs. Spatial combs gives us Certus. So we can get all of these resources using those bees. The only bee that hasn't really done anything is this dang old lead bee, and I think I need to go and give him an actual lead block versus raw lead. I think that's, there we go. Why am I getting random crap? Stop it. No random loot. So basic smelting factory, we throw this in there. So let's go ahead and grab the leads. We're gonna go ahead and throw some of this in here. Right. And 1 lead blockius. Cool beans. Lead blockius for Ledius Beus. Boom. Maybe now he'll feel better, you know? Maybe. So I've got 2 speed upgrades, 1 block upgrade, and 1 simulator. So the simulator keeps them all inside of the hive. The block changes it to where they actually shoot out block honeycombs. That's what this thing's taking care of. And then, so this, let me see here, how do I say this? This is connected to that. This pulls out the stuff, pushes it into here. This pushes it into here. Then it goes into the item hopper. The item hopper feeds it into here. Is our honey full? Jesus. We have so much honey. Trying to think here. Maybe a fluid trash can? Can we do a fluid trash can? Like, if we need more, we can get more later. But I'm kind of over the whole, like, amount that we have here. So let's see here. Where is my configurator? Should be in Z backpack. So I can put that away, put that away, put that away. Configurator. Boop. Oh yeah. That should make this go a little better. Cool. So if we need more honey, we can get it. I mean, we just gotta go turn it off. I just get tired of making all the bottles and dealing with all the crap. So, like I said, these guys are gonna do their thing. It's nighttime, so they're not gonna do anything. So we need to go ahead and make it the daytime. Through Ars Nouveau, there is a way for us to make an auto exchange night to day changer. We might do that. Also made a hammock for when it's raining outside and my beautiful bees can't do their thing. So anyway, we have a sturdy leaf cutter and we have a nomad bee. So what I was wanting to get next was a coal bee, and I wanted to get a blazing bee. Although we don't really need a blazing bee, but I think, no, we need the blazing bee for the coal bee. Because I'm trying to get us off of, like, Drigme power for some of this stuff. Because, I mean, we're getting a pretty decent amount of coal. Like, our resources are really kind of racking up over here, which is great. But at the same time, I don't think we're going to be able to continue to fully depend on our little army of Drigmes to sit here and beat these poor mobs up until they surrender their delicious loot. Stop it. Okay, so let's see here. Do we want to play with bees more, or do we want to do something else today? Quests. What? Netherite. Okay. We could go to the Beyond. I don't want to go to the Beyond. We don't. Nah. We're not even gonna do the Warden yet. Unlocking Chapter 2. Wow, they did really good on this, explaining like how to make all the mod star. Because like each one of these, I had to figure out on my own. Last time, that was terrible. I don't know. What do we got here for all the mod star? Star Forge? Is this through Greg Tech? Wow, that's cool. Liquid Nether Star? Look at the amount that's needed. I don't know anything about that. This I can do. Not a problem. Okay. Well, let's quickly get out of here and get back over here. The creative. All right, so low voltage, high voltage, Greg Tech. This is all the Greg Tech stuff. I don't really feel like it. There's a blood magic whole thing. I haven't done blood magic in forever. This could be cool. Do we need something specifically for blood magic? I don't think we need anything specific for blood magic. Like, what do we get here? Magnetism, blood lamp, holding, I say with level 3 glyphs. Teleposition sigil, living armor. I don't know. The water sigil, like some of these sigils are really cool. Sentient sword, altering the altar, upgrading to tier 2, self-sacrificing. Forbidden Arcanus is really cool. It looks like they actually got more information to where it makes sense as to what you're doing. That makes better sense. Occultism, Botania. They actually have Botania. They didn't have this in Volcano Block, which is super cool that they actually have a big Botania section. Ooh, Gear Spirits. We could do a whole Botania thing. Ad Astra, Blue Skies, Twilight Forest. We went into the Twilight Forest, but we did not kill the Naga. I was just looking for the red caps. I need to do industrial foregoing as well. Well, let's see here. Yesterday we did tech, or we did ours. So I think today we could do some more. We'll do tech today. Like, we kind of have this over here going. So let's look and see what we can do here. Let's get rid of the bees. Let's just clear all this out. We don't need any of this right now. We're not going to mess with it. It doesn't need to be up there. So if we look at it, it says purification chamber. So what do we need for the purification chamber? We need a steel casing. So that means I need to make steel casings a thing. Only thing we don't have is osmium. That's fine. Alright, so you should be good. So you should be good? It's not the fastest because I don't have the speed upgrades for everything else yet. But hey. Oh, I think I need to go and teach you how to make basic control circuits, because I don't think I know how to make basic control circuits yet. What do you got here? Nope. So basic control circuits are going to be this, which is this, which is so if I do enriched iron and osmium, we might need an osmium B. Maybe. Let's grab that and go over to our enrichment chamber. We're just going to get a bunch of enriched redstone. This is how I do it. Everybody can do things how they want, but I think this is the best way to do it. So grab, like this one doesn't have anything in it. I know it's not, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and take it all the things off. So if I throw this in, it's going to give me 80, right? So it gives me 80 points of redstone dust, basically, for one redstone. And then I can throw these guys in there. Now we know there's 64, but what we're looking for is the return off of this. So let's see what it says. I should get 8. There's a chance I don't. There's 6. No, it's not. It's not 8. It's 4. So 1 enriched redstone. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to grab osmium. And we're going to grab, I think 4. If we grab what's left out of here. Yeah, it's 64. So it only burned 4. So 4, 4, and then 1 enriched. Boom, boom, boom. So basically this is the layout. So we can go, hey, 1 of these plus 4 of these. And you can, oh no, processing pattern. So 1 plus 4 equals 4. And that's a thing. So then what we're going to do is we're going to look over here. This is a redstone, enriched redstone pattern. So that means this can go in there. So now this is my redstone one. This is a coal. This one is diamond dust. And I basically go off what goes in this one right here, the extra slot. And then this one I think is the enriched obsidian. So now we can throw these back in here because we don't really need them in our inventory for the time being. So if we go to mechanism and see if we have a biogenerator in here, we have a rotary condensator in here, we have an enrichment chamber in here. We're looking for a purification chamber. There it is. Okay. Purification chamber gives us stuff. Crusher, we've already made. Biofuel, we've already made, but we need to make another crusher. So we need to make another crusher. Stop it. I can't see. There we go. Stop it. I can't see. That should be the crusher. Now we can do this super clean or we can do this the dirty way. I'm not sure exactly how we want to go about it. I think you're just smelting them up. Yeah, you're just smelting stuff up. We need to get some speed upgrades. Do we have, I'm sure we don't have speed upgrades done. Wow, we do have speed upgrades. I think it's you, yeah. You know how to make everything to osmium dust. I don't have enough stuff. Crap. Oh well. Let's throw this back in here along with that stuff. So that's going to be one of the things we need to do. Put that in there. So let's look and see what's next on the list. Chemical injection chamber. And get out of the pattern, back into this. Ooh, ooh, we need these. So we need some patterns. Can we make 20? Oh, that's amazing. Oh, we need to fix some of this down here. I already know it's broke. Down here, like this one. Certus quartz crystal from Certus quartz block. We don't need that. We don't need this. We don't need that. It's just going to confuse the system. We need to get rid of that. Yeah. And then we need to go downstairs and probably go grab some Certus. Just like that. We can grab some Fluix while we're here. Grab the gold. Yeah, grab the diamonds. Yeah, let's grab the rest of the crap. We'll leave the wax. Boo on wax. So let's throw... Oh no, patterns. We need to grab these patterns back out. This is from our auto farm, and I just bypassed it by making a bee. All I had to do is just go beat a dragon. So, I mean, realistically, it's not even that hard. It's just beating up a dragon, right? Alright, so back over here in this area, we're looking at a chemical injection chamber, and to do that we needed patterns to make this, which we wanted in here. We need to make a speed upgrade, and we also need energy upgrades. Oh, we got some of those already. Energy upgrades. We don't have gold dust figured out yet. So we said we need this. We need to teach it this. Yeah, these are all crafty crafts. Instead of you knowing trash, let's teach you something worth knowing. And if I remember right, this is the purification chamber, so we don't need that. We need the chemical injection chamber. Right, and this one requires some of the other things that we don't have. So boop, 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 boop. Again, slide back down here. Teach you that. So now I should be able to say, hey, can you make me one? I don't need that. I just need you to make it. A little laggy on that. Alright, cool. That should help out with a little bit with the stuff. So if we do this, we now have that. So we now need to grab our old thing back out, which was it the biogenerator? Purification chamber? What do we do with it? Do we use it in here? We did. We need another one. So we need both of these. I know. It's not funny, but it's funny to me. Alright, so now we're going to get into something that I'm not too fond of, the thermal evaporation plant. Believe it or not, it's just kind of a pain. But we'll get into it. Let's make... I am not making these a boatload of times. Here, you now. Come on. There you go. And it's nighttime. Sleep time. Cool. Let's go slide these into the system. I should make the pattern thing, so I can just slide stuff in here. This is why I said it didn't take very long. Can we make the pattern? Pattern doohickey? Not encoding. Pattern access terminal. Sure. We'll make the craft. No, I don't want the crafting pattern. I just want to make it. Put that back. Let's see. It should shoot that over here. Oh, none of these even have the thing. So that's another dead one of these that we need to fix. That one right there. This is what I'm saying. Like, since I moved everything, it's kind of difficult because I need to grab Fluix. I mean, we have a stack. We can probably rip half of it and just be done. And we should have acceleration cards. It's just not hooked to anything right now, so this will make it kind of quick for us to be able to do this. And let's see here. Get rid of that. This, boom, done, next, boop, 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 done, next, next. All right. So if we put that with, I guess we have to do that over here. So put you with this. Now we have that in there. Now I should be able to, yeah. I don't have to run around everywhere. I don't even have to come over here. Meh, to this area. Meh, I say to you. Unless I need to throw something in one of your processing situations. We don't need you anymore. Actually, we need to put these. Where can we put these? We'll put them. You deserve it. You know what? Have a moment for you. Okay, so now that we got that done, chemical injection chamber is done. Hit A, get rid of that. We're looking at the evaporation structure. So this thing's kind of a pain. So we need one controller, 37 blocks, and 2 valves. So 1, 37, and 2. And if we go back here, at Mac Thermal, we're just going to hit cancel on that. Thank you. Why you know No have. I make. THER? Wow, that's kind of a pain. So I want to say thermal evaporation block was a 37. We need one controller. We're going to need two in the eventually. We're going to need two valves. Right? We are going to get 3. Because we're going to make a heater to go on here. And I think we need 34. And he's thinking. I think it's still dust. No? Do you know that you need to make this make the steel dusts? No, you don't. Okay, so you need to make one of these. It does say that. That's all the ores though. Let's see here. Et, mech, steel. Mechanisms being great today. Show me the ores. Here's a couple. I don't see the steels. I see a steel casing. Can we go backwards? Hello, friend. You now learned something. Yeah, that should fix. It did. Okay. So this has it needs kind of like sunlight, and it kind of doesn't need sunlight. I kind of want this for the power production area. I want this to be the mechanism area, but for this resource generation, I might put it right below because it is a resource generation. The 30-something blocks is going to require me to figure out how I'm going to do this because it's going to be taller. I think right here. Right here. So let's see here. Where's my blue bag? My tool bag. So if we go 1, 2, 3. The only time you build really with an even amount. I like kind of the new textures that Thermal went with this. It's kind of nice, I have to admit. So let's put the evaporation controller facing like this way. I kind of like that. We're going to have the heater here, and we're going to have the fluid coming out here, and the injection here. And the dog is doing laps in the yard. I don't know if these side pieces are actually needed. No, I think they are. Yeah. Let's see. Stop it. Building wand. What? There's building wands? Yeah, there is. Just need a little one. Aw. You boots enable builder mode. Oh dear. We need more. Hold on 1 second here. Hurt people. Let's see here. Thermal. We should be able to go. Give me 10 more. There's 4. I'm not thinking about life. And then let's go ahead and get. There's 4 more. Let's get a heater. It's not thermal, it's mechanism. Mechanism heater. 10. 10. We haven't used 10 yet. Come on. This dog likes to do this thing where she comes in the house and then she like looks at me and then she runs back outside like ha 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 ha. I made you think you were gonna be okay. You're not okay. How many more do we need? You know what? This guy, we're not gonna worry about. No, we better grab that guy. There, I put it in there. I did it. I did it. Okay. So now we need the resistive heater. And this guy should be relatively easy. As soon as this is built, we can basically full send this guy. We're gonna need a sink. And we're gonna need some piping. Fluid piping. Which one is it? Universal cables for power. We won't need that. We will need mechanical pipe. And we have that, so we can now pull the trigger on this. So you are gonna live there. So we gotta add power to you. Your temp's gonna go up because you were in my inventory. You're gonna need some water going in. Like so. And then you'll start creating lithium or brine, which we'll use in other things. So for the power, we're going to use an ender gate. We're going to put you at 50. 75. I want you at 300 exactly. 80. No. Oh, I'm so close. 100. Nope, too much, too much. Let's put 95. Oh, we're so close. 93. It's 300. We're gonna call it there. Perfect. Keep up the good work. So now we have brine. Cool. Now that we're making brines, we're partially the way there. So you're done. You're done. So we need a chemical infuser. Make it. Do it. Do it now. So this whole system, everything here is running off these 2 magmators. I know. It's ridiculous, right? I could go get my other system and like bring it over here and put it up over here or something. But it just makes a lot of noise and I don't feel like hearing it. But we're probably going to have to, because these guys are going to eventually get way more than I can afford for power. They're going to get power hungry real bad. All right, so what are we doing here? Chemical. What do we say? Chemical injection, chemical infuser. Go ahead and set that up. Rotary condensator, washer, crystallizer. Why aren't you? What is your problem? That's you. That's you. Why you know redstone? Oh, what? No, we have redstones. You don't have redstone? You have redstone. You don't have osmium? You have the osmium? So what do? You have the irons? Input output auto eject on. Why? I don't understand. Eight divided 8 times 7, 66, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So yeah, so it's 8 of these. I mean, this thing should have worked just fine. Why you no work? Oh, that's why. You see it? I sees it. There was an arrow. I didn't know it. I clicked it with the configurator and didn't know it had messed everything up. Aha! Alright. And I made a stack just because I can now anyway. So we're going to need them. So there's that. Chemical dissolution. Oh no. Everything's red on this. So 2 basic tanks. You can go ahead and start making that. But these guys, ultimate control circuits, we don't have made. Nope, not trash can. Stop that. So, not you. You're done. You. So, we need this, which is an osmium compressor. I mean, we have it. I just don't want to automate it. I want to say it's like right there. Yeah. Because we really don't have the channels. Because we've got 1, 2 channels. We could technically get rid of this channel. Because I don't think you have anything in here. Yeah, we could technically get rid of your existence. And then we can add in the osmium compressor. Okay, yeah, we can just set it in. No, we can't set it down. Come here. So put you there. Put Z cables back. Should have not messed with Z cables. Because now it has to go fix. It all makes the connects. You didn't make the connects. Good job. No connects. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Go away. And then, I guess the pattern provider. I should have just swapped out machines then. Okay, so with you, we're going to do the same thing. Clear everything. We're going to say top is input output. Back is going to be the extra. Bottom is going to be energy. Auto eject on. Gases not configured. Compressing factory. So to make a the refined ingot, right? So there's two different kinds of glowstone. There's a glowstone and two different kinds. Two different ones we can make here. So we can do this one, that one, and we're just going to put osmium, right? I don't feel like dealing with it. And when we get to the other one, whenever we get to the other one, we can fix that. So there's that. This is just a simple Crafty McCrafterson, not a big deal. And back to this. Everything is looking good. We are looking like we're gonna need some power soonish. No, we're still good. Wow. Oh, it's because you don't push that much. If I put ender gates across all of you, yeah, you'd be fine. I mean, let's see. A little better. Alright, so there's that. We should be able to say, give me this, and then chemical washer. Basically the same thing. I know I'm avoiding the tanks, it's just I'm not going to use them. And then this one's also the same. What is that? Fluorite? It looks like a diamond now. And this will get us basically our, like, ore triplication. So, what? Why? Oh, you need a tank that's empty. There's that. I thought it was like a little rabbit or something, and then I realized that he's just stuck down here. Ooh. That's funny. Can you hurry up there, bud? I don't think we have speed. No, we have some speed upgrades in here. It's just slower than crap. Wow, look at how much. That takes a lot of. And there's that. So if we look at that, there's that. Brings us to here. So now you should have about 5 machines ready to go to start to process your ores. Are you ready to make it even more complicated? Yes! Yes! Easy so far, right? Well, buckle up. It's about to get weird. We're going to say weird. So this is the way it's basically going to go. Tier 4 ore processing summary. This is what we're going to make, and this is how it's going to look. So we have sulfuric acid, which we have to create. A dissolution chamber. Then a washer. Then a crystallizer. Then an injection chamber. Then a purifier. Then a crusher. Then an enrichment chamber. And then a smelter. So I know we can do water through laser IO. Sulfuric acid, I think, is a fluid as well. So we have to create sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. So we're going to probably need sulfur bees. And that's a magmatic bee and a coal bee. That's one of the reasons why I had them already earmarked, just because of the fact that we're going to need them to be able to do our big processor. So let's go ahead and get some of this laid out. I want to do it super clean, like super nice and clean and everything. But I kind of like having my like extra machines over here for like the workshop aesthetic. So I'm thinking we might just do like the row of machines right here down the middle. So looking again at this, we're gonna have dissolution chamber. So dissolution chamber doesn't exist. Cool. That's a lot. Very first one, we don't have it. Cool. We have a washer. So where's our chemical dissolution chamber? We do have a chemical dissolution chamber. So we're going to say you will start here, right? And then it said washer, crystallizer, chemical washer. We're going to move it just down one, right? And each one of these, the front will be facing this way. Okay. So dissolution chamber, washer, crystallizer. Okay. Crystallizer, injection chamber, purification chamber. Injection chamber. Why can't we slide these together? Do we have a reason? That's a no. That's a no. So we could literally just psh, these together. I think it's because of the chemical washer. We're going to need more than one chemical washer. If I remember correctly, we're going to need way more than one chemical washer because it goes faster. So chemical injection chamber is after the chemical crystallizer. So crystallizer, injection chamber, purification chamber. Purification chamber. Crusher. Oh no, I don't see a crusher. It's because we already made one. Okay, crusher. Enrichment chamber. I think enriching factory. Infusing factory. We said it's enrichment, right? Enrichment chamber. The next one is lastly another smelter. Uh-oh, we have extra parts. So we got to see if there's a chemical infuser that's involved with this. Chemical infuser. I don't see a chemical infuser. I think it might be for the this guy. So what do we need? Oh, a smeltery. Smelter. Cool. So this is kind of the whole flow of things. We've also got to get an electrolytic separator. Because that's going to be used for the oxygen and stuff. We're going to say this is going to be facing away. It'll be a couple blocks because we got to have hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen chloride. So we have to create hydrogen chloride and we're going to need oxygen. But we can get that from the water from the sink that we're going to place down. Where'd the sink go? We made a sink. I know I made a sink. Did I put it in here? We made a sink. We didn't set it down. We put it in another bag? No. Could have swore we made a sink. We need bucket. Oh, the sink's downstairs. It's right here. Yeah, I knew I'd made this sink. I was like, wait a second, I made this sink. Where'd it go? That's fine. So we'll put the sink back here. So electrolytic separator is going to make the oxygen and hydrogen. Chemical dissolution chamber. So which one is it that needs water? The washer. So this is the washer. So we could put this here. It'll feed that way. Or we can move you to like here. And then look at this. Because we have to have oxygen for the purification chamber. Purification chamber oxygen can go straight there. Okay. And then hydrogen chloride needs to go into the injection chamber. The injection chamber is over here. So we could do the hydrogen and then the chloride, the chlorine, this way. So hydrogen chloride. What do we got to do to get that? We need hydrogen and chlorine. We can get chlorine from chlorine. Just joking. We can get it from brine. So brine. Do we have to add sodium? Where do we get sodium? Superheated sodium. Biofuel. Water. Let's go back. Chlorine. Chlorine can be chlorine. Liquid chlorine. No. Brine. So I think if you use the electrolytic separator, so we're going to need another electrolytic separator. Oh, don't tell me I don't have a hammer now. Oh, you're doing it either way. What do I have a hammer of? Okay. So we get an electrolytic separator for the brine. Right, so we're going to take a little bit of the brine back here and run it into here. So we got the brine, put it into there. So that means we need fluid pipe. And break this. Stop it. All right, so if you do this, so here's a huge tip. You can get a dropper. And it's through mechanism. They're not hard to make. You can get a gauge dropper. And you can use the gauge dropper to empty just like that. I know what you were thinking. We done messed it all up. But now, this is filled full of that. This can be broke, and then, nope, that's not what we want. There we go. So now the brine's filling up. So does brine not electrolytically separate into these things? That's what I was reading here. Electrolytic separator, brine would make sodium and chlorine. You have the thing. You're just out of power. Let's grab an ender gate and see what happens. Can I just slide it on top? I can. Perfect. By the way, it keeps our sides clean. So it does make sodium and chlorine. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. So let's see, how are you holding up, my little bud? Huh? You know, you're doing okay. I wouldn't say you're doing fantastic, but you're doing okay. It looks like we were a little bit behind on that. But it looks good. Okay, so now we have sodium and we have chlorine. We can use sodium later, but mainly we were after the sodium so we can mix it with the chloride. So now we just need a pump. They're both gases too, so we don't have any gas piping. But if we go to gas, you can see that there is mechanism gas piping somewhere. Okay, that mech. I think it's pressurized tubes. Probably gonna need a lot more. Okay, so we need at least the chlorine to go up. But the question is what does the chlorine go into? Because I think the electrolytic separator, one of them has to work off the water, right? So back to the quest, back to this. We need water going into the washer. So we can go ahead and grab a pressurized mechanical pipe going into the washer and say boom, put your water in there. And the reason why we want to go ahead and do that, so then that way it goes ahead and fills this up. Why is a chemical washer? Does a chemical washer need more than one thing? So raw ore goes into your chemical dissolution chamber, but it needs sulfuric acid. So we need to go ahead and let's solve that real quick. We'll get back to the other one. We're just going to go with this. Nope, that. Sulfur trioxide, water vapor. So electrolytic separator with water. We may have to figure this one out. Can I just place you to the back and have you... I don't think you're going to just pull naturally. I'm going to have to pipe you. Well, if that's the case, I don't want to have pipes everywhere. But whatever. Do that. So now you're getting hydrogen and oxygen, dumping excess. Notice I can do that immediately. Very importante. So you need... So water vapor is not through this. This is just going to give us that. So I think that's a deconcentrating. Yeah, rotary deconcentrator. There's water vapor. Okay, so we need water vapor to be mixed with sulfur trioxide. Sulfur trioxide is oxygen and sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is through a chemical oxidizer. So, chemical oxidizer. Swap to a chest. Okay, don't swap to a chest. So a chemical oxidizer will make... Why do you look weird? So you're going to need an import of... I might have to run another cable over here for all this crap. How many cables can I make? Make a good bit of quick cables. So I need an import going into you, and you're going to be configured for sulfur. Sulfur dust. And I'm going to grab some cables. And I could I should have routed P2P networks off of this thing, but whatever. This should be 8 of 8 now. Why does everything have to be difficult? Huh. There we go. So that means you should, in theory, be receiving. Is it an exporter, import bus, or an export bus? I think it's an export bus. Let's try an export bus. And I don't like the sound of the glass breaking every time I do that, so we're going to grab our laser wrench from Laser IO, which sounds better. And we're going to put some sulfur dust, SULPH, no, spelling's hard, like that, and you're configured it to input, right? Items, input, energy, so you have Railcraft Reborn sulfur. Will you take it? Yeah, you'll take any sulfur. That's great. But Greg Tech sulfur is not what you're wanting to take. It's a lot of dust. Railcraft Reborn sulfur dust. How come I can find it in there? SULFUR. I can find it there, but I can't find it in here. This is ridiculous. Should be sulfur dust. Whatever. You're making sulfur dioxide. Sulfuric acid is made with oxygen and a chemical infuser. Do we have a chemical infuser? We do have an extra chemical infuser. That's not going to be it. It's going to be oxygen, which is going to come off of this guy. So we're going to mix these two together. And you're going to need a thing on your top. No. Give me that back. Yes. So you're going to want pressurized tubing from this guy, which this is hydrogen, that's oxygen. And we need for this oxygen to go in here. Oh, there we go. So now you got that. And so on the other side, we're going to configure all your let's just tell you to not do anything for a second here. Basic pressurized tube. So we're going to say gases, left, input 1, front, input 2. Input 2 needs to be this guy right here. Actually, I don't think it needs to even go up. It's already its own flavor. Can you please go this way? Okay, you do have to go up and over. Nope, we want it off the front. Brought it down too soon. Where'd it go? One plus one equals sulfur trioxide. Yes. So now we're going to say, not that, sulfur trioxide, which is the third chemical. We want this side. It's another gas. So gas, right, output. So sulfur trioxide is now being exported. Sulfur trioxide. And now we need to make it into sulfuric acid before it goes into dissolution chamber. So now we need to finish it off as what it is, with sulfur trioxide and water vapor in a chemical infuser. So we need another chemical infuser. And I think I can probably put it like right here. So if we're lucky, we can set this down, right? Put this on there and configure U to output gases, and then U, which one are you? You're the squarish one? Square verticals. So this one, we want you to input gases. So you should be receiving gases from that guy. Red. Water vapor is a gas. Gas. Input pack. Input 2. Red. Right? No, you want it to be orange. So you want to receive gas orange from that way. And then to the front, you want it to be sulfuric acid. So items config, gases, output front to that guy. Input 2 right. I should be able to go for that. There's sulfur trioxide. And I guess this isn't going to go, well, why isn't the water vapor just going? Like it should go into this one. Relatively easy. Input, input, output, green. Oh, we want this to be output, gases. That makes sulfuric acid. And then you're going to get sulfuric acid and you're going to build it up. So there's that. I could bring these over and tighten this up. I could probably bring this over a little bit, but whatever. The oxygen, I think, is going to have hydrogen chloride, so I'm going to have to grab the chlorine from downstairs, which is in here, which is number 2. And you're a gas. So we need to make some more gas pipes. Mechanism gas pipes. Okay, so which way are we going here? Left is output 1, right is output 2. Purple, blue. We want this side. Okay. And I put away my block breaker. So chlorine plus oxygen or hydrogen and a chemical infuser. have swore I had like most of this stuff made, but whatever. Don't need. Right. So chemical infuser. Why not? And not what I wanted. Cool. Are you getting oxygen or hydrogen? I don't know which one you're doing. Hydrogen. Yes. You have oxygen in here. Get rid of that. Cool. Get rid of that. Alright, cool. So now you have that, and then on the bottom should be input 1. Gases input 1. Are you not a gas? No, you're a gas. You're just not connected. Hydrogen chloride. So now that we have hydrogen chloride, it can go into the injection chamber. And so we need to tell this. What is this? This is input. Well, you're not set. Where are we at? Fluids, gases. Gases, this is considered to be an input. For gases, we don't want that. Turn you off for a second. Output. We want you to think about life as this is your gas input. And now you're going to think about gases as something you can do. Hydrogen chloride is now going into here, which if we look is what we want. Now we want oxygen to go into the purification chamber. So now we have to find the oxygen, which I think the oxygen's going in here. So if the oxygen's going into there, we need to also make it go into here, which means we've got to kind of get these guys to not touch. Like that. And yes, we do have some of that in there, but that's fine. I can do that. I could technically do these second. And just do this first. So oxygen, we said comes off this side, right? No, this is not it. This is oxygen. Are you out of power? No, you have powers. I think we might have ran out of power. I don't know how. So the cell starter, So this is like 1.4 thousand. Meh. Look, this one's even weirder. Whatever. So anyway, this goes over here to oxygen. This goes in there. Gets knocked off. So you have hydrochloric acid. You'd have that if it was working. I'm gonna have to go get. We might have to get into. Flux nut works. I mean, I can do the thing. All I have to do is just get a boatload of this. I guess I could get a Flux B. How do you make? To acquire this B, look it up in the crafting recipe before it spawned. Flowering, Flux block, got it. Flux B, cool. So spawn egg, Flux spawn egg. So the Flux B spawn egg, I have to get, if I infuse it with a honey treat, it's going to give it to me. I have a redstone B, spawn egg, item conversion, obsidian B. Huh? Oh, so if I feeding slab. So if I feed, cannot be used on the spawner. Obsidian B. I think I feed it? Do I feed it one? We are going to go down that rabbit hole here in a little bit. So, anyway, the sulfuric acid will then create a fluid that'll go this way. This will create a fluid that'll go this way. Or they're gases, I'm not sure. I think it's a gas. Well, what is it? It is that. Okay. So you go there. And again, I think you're a gas. Why can't you export? So you have water going in. Raw ore goes into your chemical dissolution chamber, pumps a gas into the chemical washer, pumps a gas into the chemical crystallizer. So that's gas. So this should be a basic mechanical pipe. And then this guy should listen, but he's not. Basic mechanical pipe, no. Pressurized tube. There we go. Into here. And then he will take that and then output to the right, inject on. Gases can eject. Okay, you're going to configure to input left, output right. You're good. Gases on the back. Input back. Is this what is considered energy? Okay. Input, output, auto eject on. Input, output, auto eject on. We'll just get a chest for now. Perfect. Input, output, auto eject on. Okay. So once I get everything going, something's running and I don't know what's running. We could probably turn you down to 40. You have power. Okay, then technically everything's wired. Just we're at a power deficit, which isn't surprising. I could probably just run cables for the most part underneath or to everything here. Or I could go get flux dust. Let's look up flux. Let's see here. We're gonna need a boatload of this. It's just obsidian on top of redstone. So let's grab some obsidian. Right. And redstone. And we gotta go down to bedrock, which the closest way to bedrock is gonna be the mine. I love the mine. Which way? Which way? You know, we could just make my life easier by just making it like just like that. Make sure you're off. Okay. 1. I need a lever? Or do I just need to punch it? Just punch it. So that gave me plenty. Okay, let's head home. And we're gonna need... Oh, hey! Welcome to Thank You for the Follow. Let's knock out this real quick. Clean out the inventory, make it nice and pretty. Have somebody paying attention. We better focus. Focus, people, focus. All right, so let's make some quick patterns for Flux Networks. So at Flux Networks, so we don't really need that. We will need the flux cores, and we don't have patterns in there. So let's go over here and grab some more patterns. There we go. So at Flux again. So there's the pattern for that core. We do not know how to make this. And what else do we not know how to make? We'll just teach it that too. Obsidian, flux text. We're good. We're good on that now. We don't need the configurators, the admins, the points, flux cores. We already taught it flux core, flux block. We did not teach it flux block. You now know. We're going to need to know points. I don't know if you know how to make that. I can make one controller. You're going to need to know how to make that. And we should be almost squared away with wireless storage. Just like that. I've been trying to avoid Flux Networks, and I was trying to use Power, but I can't figure out Power. I just don't care anymore. I'm done. I'll make it to make the energy, but to take and move the energy, we're going to be going to the other one. So let's see here. We need a controller. And now we need something to hold everything. Configure it, network selection, create a new network. We're going to leave it like that. We're going to leave it at red. Create. We don't want it. We can leave it as public. Now then, we need to add some plugs. Let's grab 2. And we need points. We're going to grab 10. We need a boatload of stuff. Luckily, what we've done is we've set ourselves up by using our little army of Drigmies. We have plenty of all the resources that we're going to need. Bingo. So, thank you, little Drigmy army. And I don't know if you know how to do the thing. Do you know how to do the thing? Tell me. Tell me, computer. Do you know how to make the thing? No, you don't. You don't know how to make redstone from what it is to what I want it to be. So redstone blocks. Teach it. You now know the secrets of the Air Force. feel like Flux is better in game because of the no limit setting. Yeah, but I'm trying to kind of play around with, like I said, power. Power can be very powerful. Yes, pun intended, and I hate myself for it as much as you think I should. Let's see here. Flux. So we can go ahead and grab these two. Grab our 2 points. All right, let's go ahead and grab a couple more. All right, now let's go over to our old base. And we're gonna go back here where the degeneracy is happening. Yes, I have a gas burning generator, and I am not afraid to admit it. I guess we could just grab a plug and put it. I don't want to put it back there. I want to put it back up here. Can I put it like here? And just put it on the network? Yeah. Here we go. Do that. And then run away. So this is my original base, in case you're wondering. I ripped up everything. I ripped up all the floors and everything. The only thing I got left here is Pneumaticraft and a couple of poor merchants that are just chilling here, like half stuck in the walls. I have my modular router set up that I was using to be able to create Fluix dust and manipulate Certus. I have my Certus automated thing that was actually from the Applied Energistics thing. I actually made it exactly the way they had it in the thing. It was super cool. I really liked it, but it was like half automated. I agree. I left my Emerald Furnace and like all this stuff. It's probably backlogging like you wouldn't believe into here. I don't care anymore. It's all over. So Flux Plug. Let's see here. You're gonna go over here. We're just gonna plug you. Come on. Oh, you don't produce anything like that? Weirdo. So what about the cable? Why ain't you working on a cable then? Oh, Jesus, I got this thing set up insane again. Fall down a hole. Okay, so if you don't work there, why don't you work? Do you work here? You're just not exporting any power. Weirdo. Does it have to be like off that? The gate is in the way? Oh, this one? Let me grab my laser wrench that I threw in the wrong bag. Ah, back up. Okay, so meh. This is kind of novelty. You're now getting power. You're getting power. You're not getting any power. I probably run an electrical cable for this whole row right here and get rid of some of the different gates that are on here. Let's see here. Oh, I can't do that guy. Get rid of this guy. Oop. Well, nope, not this guy. He's going to run off of gate power. Unless I run it off the back. I can do that. Right? I think he could run off of it if I run it underneath. No, I think I said underneath. He has cabling going underneath, yeah. So he's the only... No, he can run it off the front. Let's get rid of that. We can leave this guy that's floaty. That'd be fine. So let's grab some stuff. Alright. At mech universal cable. Let's make 60 and boom, 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 boom. So from this guy that way. So that. And we should be able to make some more universal cables. Oh, we got 34 in here. Right? Yeah. Okay, and then we got these other two weirdos that we have to kind of like. Is this pressurized tubes? Where? Oh, I think I messed that up. Give me that back. Well, if the idea was to use pressurized tubes, I'm doing a fantastic job. There's that, there's that. I think that'll do it. And then I can do a point. I could even tie it in right here and just make my life 100 times easier. Right? And get rid of this one. Put a point down. Leave that guy over there doing his own thing. Good luck, Mr. Dragonface. Now it's all weaseling along. I can get some... I don't know. I hate that this is the way it is, but it'll be fine. Can't even facade. Mechanism should make it where you should be able to facade their cables. Or mix their cables, kind of like, what do you call it? The other cables? Conduits from Ender.io. Ender.io conduits, being able to facade them and them working well with like AE, like sharing the same block and everything and combining together with them itself and other ones was one of my favorite things about some of the older ones were. Mechanism has covers? No. Don't give me hope. I wonder what it's called. Anyway. Maybe the iron nuggets. Alright, off we go down the rabbit hole. Iron nuggets. Iron nuggies. What can you use? There's 39 options here, so we're going to have to get to it. Roofing hammer. Cover. Okay. Cover. So I guess we can do at mechanism. Nope. Try crafting a block with a nugget. You have my attention. Nope. I just get... One nuggets with a stone block. Okay. One nuggets with stonius blockius. No! Those are refined storage though. Will refined storage ones work on it? No, I'm not even using refined storage. Boo! But mechanism piping. The only one. It's okay. Alright, so let's look and see what we can do. Stop that. We have our bees set up down here doing their bestesses. And we're getting a lot of resources, like for example, the wax. But mainly I was looking at the gold, right? So if we look at the gold, we almost have 2 stacks of gold. And this is just trickling in. This is amazing. Look at this. They're just doing up. So the raw lead, I need to do something with. I think you're not pulling lead. And you need to be pushing lead. I'm going to have to put another filter in this filter to be able to get it to where it'll actually work. I'm just looking forward in the game because I know if I get into mechanism reactors, I'm going to need a absolute ridiculous amount of stuff. So if we put this in here, a full stack, you create that, and then it comes in here. Now we got a slurry. The slurry's growing, but are you processing? Yeah, you're processing. Clean slurry. Yes. This thing makes the funniest noise. It's like a peanut butter sandwich hung inside of a metal trash can going around in circles. That's what it is. Alright, what are you doing? Alright, come on. Output right. So lead shard. I wish I'd have just dropped one, but now we've got like half a stack. So we've dropped a stack in. We're going to see what comes out at the end. Oh, we can tier upgrade some of these too. There we go. We can make it a little bit faster. See if we can make another tier upgrade. All of the beautiful sounds of mechanism. Some people don't like mechanism sounds, but I'll be honest, I kind of do. Alright, so you can do it. I know you can do it. And I can put you guys all on split. And then you should be pressing into there. Okay. I don't know if any of the other ones can do it. Boop. It's down there. It's okay. We all have to learn, you know. I want to say they did too at one point. So let's make that one, that one, that one, that one. I'm gonna have to go down here and actually finish fixing my mess. And this looks beautiful. Oh yeah, this huge long line, it reaches all the way around to touch this guy. And they're doing fine. So let's grab 4 more tier 1s. I grabbed 4 more, and there's only like this row that can do anything that's extra. Oh, that's funny. But I can speed upgrade, I'm pretty sure, the rest of these. And we'll be fine. So let's grab some speed upgrades. Sped. Let's grab 40. Oh, we're out of sand and osmium dust. Okay. So let's grab some osmium. We'll grab a stack of osmium and sand. We don't have any more sand. It should be in our dank. What did I do with that? There it is. One back. So osmium dust, what is it, crusher? Smelting factory. Enriching factory is gonna, I don't know if enriching factory won't do it. So we need a crusher. We need another crusher. Yep. Hey, and we got a 2 upgrade for it already. I think these are on a different line. No, they're on the same line as these over here. So it's 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 8. So that means these guys can't touch any. I can't touch them with anything. This has only got 1 on it though. So technically I could split them right about here. I could get rid of these guys. And then run this cable this way. So let's put these guys away. Okay. I got 10. Will 10 run that far? I'm just short cables. Okay, that means I can now break. Let's see here. This here. And just run those cables that way. And that means this is one feeding it. It was supposed to feed this sulfur. Well, that's not good. But as you can see, I'm not doing great with sulfur. Although this thing doesn't use a boatload. This back stuffed anyway. So these guys are still online. Yeah. Which means I can now put on my new crusher that I put here a pattern provider. If I was in the right UI. Right, and I can tier upgrade him. And then split him, and then do the bottom, and then back his input output, auto eject on, and he's good to go. So now if I wanted to say osmium dust, I'd have to go back down here. Where are you? There it is. So we go down here and say osmium dust. From the crusher. So if I wanted speed upgrades, I could say give me 40. Cool. That's not good. That's fine. This not good. Let's see here. Who needs to be sped up? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. You don't. You are like you're empty almost. Now we need energy upgrades. There we go. There's the gold dust that we need to craft. Missing 40 gold. Well, I'll fix that real quick. Okay, so you're still not getting enough. So one stack is currently a stack and 13. This thing is still chugging along. It's dying over here on energy though. And he's catching back up again. Grab another 20. 30. How is it going? I mean, you're doing okay. I don't see anything like sulfuric acid still holding. I mean, although we don't have any more sulfur going in, you're holding fine. You're holding fine. You're holding fine. We're doing just fine. Hydrogen chloride's doing fine. Oxygen's doing fine. Okay, so realistically, like, the only thing that's not enough energy to operate. So you need more energy. What do we have for upgrades on you? We have 8 energies, 8 speeds. Still not enough? You get a point. You hungry, hungry hippo. Literally, this thing's like being weird. It says not enough energy, but I have literally more energy than it can handle right here. It's outputting over 1,000. Yeah, I'm holding. I think that this thing... Oh, my universal cable. Let's see if I can get some alloys. Grab that and that. So this is a ridiculous tip. Now, I can't believe I didn't know about it, but you can click these and they'll do 8 at a time whenever you click them. Yeah. It makes no sense as to why this does what it does. But it is one of the coolest tricks I've ever learned with Mechanism. So you can just basically just click them, and then boom, you can upgrade a whole section, whole section, whole section, and they're just done. It's unbelievably powerful. And I've not seen enough people talk about that. Okay, so you have so much more power. Is your chunk? Yeah, it makes life so much better when you're just like, oh, here, let me go ahead and go grab my mechanism alloys. So you just go to an alloy and you're like, hey, I need give me 4 of these really hard to deal with alloys. And so it's going to make these 4 really difficult alloys over here. And you're just going to like let it do its thing, right? And then when it's done, you just grab your alloys and just slap the cables and they upgrade. Because I was hoping that if I grabbed this one and I did this, it would let maybe... Okay. So you're on here, you're on here. It's kind of going down. Hey, thank you for the raid. Really appreciate it. Daddy Diddy. What's going on? We're just over here trying to troubleshoot a little bit of some weird mechanism stuff right now. I got my ore pentupling going. So right now I can throw a stack of raw lead in and it will run across through here and then it comes out at this end. I haven't fully automated it yet. A lot of the stuff I have my little army of drigmies to do my job. They're like having a mosh pit around the witch and the little red cap over here. And then they send all the items over here, which is really cool. Yeah, I love my little drigmy farm. I hate having like the ugly thing where you have like the tower or the spire with all the things killing things. Because instead I can just have my these guys shooting over here into a voided barrel. So these guys right here, they're just doing their best. I guess I can turn on voiding. It's just excess overflow like that. So these guys are just going to pick it up and just do their thing, and then it's going to generate the mana. The mana comes over here. I use a sending source splitter, shoots it over here to these couple of guys, because I figured 1 per drigme should be more than efficient, and it keeps me pretty well stocked on anything that I need. And then I have laser IO set up to basically create as many of these as I need. So anytime I need something, all I got to do is just put in lapis. So we grab a little bit of lapis real quick. We toss it in here, and he'll go ahead and start making us some more stuff in here for whenever we want to play with ours. So this is kind of like my ours side. This is the magical side, and I'm going to put in between, kind of like an in between mods, if you know what I'm saying. Like some of the other in between mods, in my opinion, that are kind of magical, kind of not. I might put down like occultism. No, it's pretty magical. Blood magic I definitely want to play with again. It's not actually on here. It's got the crystals. You know what I'm talking about. Apotheosis. Apotheosis is kind of magical, kind of not magical. I might do an apotheosis area and square off one of the sections for it, and then kind of have like blood. I don't know where I'm going to do blood magic yet, because right now inside my Christmas ball, I've got my bees down here. They're creating all the resources down here. This is why I'm trying to figure out how to maximize the amount, because right now I'm putting 1 stack of this and I'm seeing what's going to happen. And these guys are just killing it down here, because I was struggling with Certus and glowstone. I love these bees. I need to tie that into the system as well. So flux point, for some reason it's just not doing that great. Let's see what we got for the alloys. Cultism, blood magic, Botania need some room for. I know Botania. Well, Botania can be pretty nice, and it can be somewhat compact if you're lucky. It's a good point. Yeah, I was telling me and the other guy, before everybody raided in, I found out that you could actually click these with the alloys to upgrade their power capabilities. And when I found that out, it made my life 100 times better than redoing my whole base. Alright, so in here, this guy's still struggling. I don't know why the chemical crystallizer, I don't even have him fully maxed out for upgrades anymore. For speed, he's only, well, speed I guess he's got, let's get rid of 2. See if he'll slow down. No. There we go, now he's smoothed back out. Wow. We're looking at 2 times right here. Meta neural passive, high production, strong, any weather tolerance. Oh wow, dude, that is amazing. Time consumer. Like, I'll be honest, I've been dabbling in my bees. Don't get me wrong, I love bees and all the mods. Every Let's Play I do, I always go through all the bees. I enjoy playing with them. But I kind of get to the point to where, like, the Spatial Bee and the Fluix Bee, I had to go fight the End-Dragon for. I fought him just to get the bee, just so then I didn't have to do this other thing. Because, like, I'll go back to my old base, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, so over here, I went through and built this thing from Applied Energistics. And this is actually, if you go into Applied Energistics, and we hit G on the thing. Why isn't it letting me do the G on the thing? Do I have to be in the crafty craft? Here we go. Okay, it's being weird. There we go. So if we hit G, it'll take us over here, and it was example setups. And right here, I used this example service farm, and you can actually see I actually made it. I didn't use orange cables, I used yellow, but I made this. It was pretty cool, but to be honest, it took a lot of upkeep. Meta-Eternal works day and night. Yep, I got that one. Weather's super easy too. You just use Wixies from ours to make regeneration potions. A potion diffuser constantly. Okay, makes sense, because I know that whenever you tether one of your bees outside, they do take tick damage, and I did not want to have to sit there with honey treats off camera and just sit there and play with it the whole time. Meta-Eternal, any weather traits. I know I got to use the Kamikaze bee to be able to get some of that too. I've been putting off some of the bees because right now I want to get a coal bee. And to get the coal bee, if we pay attention to what it is, I got to get a blazing bee and a leaf cutter bee. Blazing bee requires a magmatic bee, and I had to get this nomadic bee. The nomadic bee was a pain in the butt. Also, the coal bee is used to get a boron bee. I don't even know what that is. We're going to move on. Tungsten and sulfur. So I need the sulfur for this right here too. Obsidian gets you strong endurance trait. Okay. Very high production. That's what it was. Yeah, you need that one for the very high production. Molybdenum. But what's it for? Moly. Is this a Greg Tech thing? It looks like a Greg Tech thing. Alright, so we can make a metallurgic mycelial generator with it. Oh, Greg Tech. If you guys were to be here, for a while, and we wanted to just have a long, fun stream of Greg Tech. We could do it. God, I am not looking forward to it. I don't know anything, and I don't know anybody who's been playing or has a series on Greg Tech, because I really want to just do it and be done with it. And I know it can be super powerful. Half of the bees you don't have to worry about later on when you got Greg Tech. Yeah, I bet. You don't know anything about all the mods other than Greg Tech? Oh, wow. You're a pure Greg Tech player? You're insane. You're absolutely insane. You're the OG right there. It's almost as bad as IC2 was in the last pack. Daddy, I'm gonna be joining your streams. I'm gonna be hopping in there. I'm gonna be all over that. I gotta figure it out, man. Because I'll be honest, right now, I am doing bees because I'm trying to I don't want to do mystical agriculture again. They got rid of what do you call it? They didn't have resource chickens in this pack. Here, let me take off my boots. Builder mode. And so for the most part on this playthrough, I did this. And this is my mine colonies. I did this for the first forever. Greg Tech is amazingly fun. Alright, so I might dip my toes into it next stream. But right now, yeah, I abandoned my mine colonists. I'll be honest. I unchunk-loaded them so they'd be protected. Because I had one stream, everybody died. I had like 20 deaths in my colony, and I about cried. All this effort. I was going to do my R's out here. I already had this set up, because I even had talked about it on stream where I was like, oh, if we make this new base, we can do it in here. And I was going to retrofit a lot of this really cool stuff, because this is a beautiful Japanese house. Huh. But yeah, so that was going to be really cool. Yeah, she's having a great time. It's not my dog. I'm house sitting. One of my buddies needs somebody to take care of his pup while he's out and about, and he asked if I could take care of his puppy. And trust me, she's a joy. At times, she's not. But right now, when she's just tearing up this. Go play. I know. She's a little Shiba Inu named Kiku. But yeah, so one stack so far is still going. There is an end inside of the lead slurry, though. I don't want to talk about when this dog goes home. I really don't. Let's be honest. I don't want to talk about it. I live by myself out in Japan, so when this dog goes, it's going to be a sad little bit of time. I've been trying to almost keep myself from, having any kind of sort of feeling with it, but we are low on this. Maybe we need to grab. You're kind of bouncing a little bit. Maybe we can grab another. What is it? Cell from mechanism. Here we go. No, not that. Let's grab a real quick. Oh, we're out of gold. Oh, I know how to fix this. We need to go back down. Oop. Back down here. Not there. Okay. She's killing me. I swear. Come back over here and teach it to smelt it back to this, and then we should be able to do this. I stacked up a few crystallizers to speed up this. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'll be honest, I kind of just set it up. I'm just kind of going through it. I said I was going to set it up off stream last time because I'd already kind of done this a couple of times on stream over the last, because like all the mods set like kind of is a lot of the same stuff replayed, and I don't really want to do the same things on live a lot unless I'm just kind of like chilling out with you guys. If I'm chilling out with you guys, then I'll just hang out. Let's see here. Can I do it now? No. There we go. So we're going to put a flux point and flux plug on this, and we're going to do it over at the other base, so then we can see if we can get it to maybe back here. Is this like chunk loaded or not? I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Okay. Because this plug, I don't think this plug is actually doing anything. We're going to say the bottom is an output, input, auto eject on. That way it kind of goes into our system that way. That should work. Plug. Is that a point? That is a point. That's not what we want. Oh, the plug. Output. There we go. Alright. Back to here. Oh, by the way, in case you want to see what the base looks like, nobody's really asked. Check this out. I used an RF Tools builder to create the most coolest circle that I've ever seen, and then I replaced the front of it with glass. I chopped it all off, and then I did the same thing with the back, so then it'd be like a big Christmas decoration for Christmas. And I had them two different sides, so that it'd be kind of cool. And then I'm just gonna like make random like blobs coming off the sides or whatever. And I'm gonna get the builder, and I'm gonna create other circular blobs for different things. And then in between them, I'm gonna use Ars Nouveau to create the platforms of the different buildings. So I might need to get the Ars Nouveau stuff going first. But I figured it was super cool to me. I don't know. I love the idea of a big circular building. I've never seen anybody use a circular building for like this kind of stuff before. Alright, so you're good. You're cleared out. You're cleared out. You're cleared out. You're still going. What are we looking at with you? You have 8 speeds, 8 energies. So he's almost good. Alright, man. Have a good time. I really appreciate you swinging by. And like I said, I'll be looking forward to seeing it. If your stuff's on YouTube or if I can get a hold to it, I'll find you. I really appreciate it. Oh, looks like the limiting factor is actually going to be oxygen right now. So we're going to look at our oxygen thing, and I think we don't have any speed upgrades in our oxygen. So let's grab 20 more of those and energy upgrades. And grab some of those too. I like how this is not connected anymore. There we go. Let's grab some more sulfuric acid. Or sulfur. Not sulfuric acid. Which, by the way, this is weird because I think they took Railcraft. I think they took Railcraft out. No, it's in here. I just don't see how they have a ore from Railcraft and I can't find it. Alright, let's see here. We got 12 more speed upgrades. plop you in there. We don't need you. I don't think you really need it. Chlorine is from this guy, sure. Let's go ahead and throw those in there. How are you doing now? That oxygen's coming in a little bit faster. So, oxygen is still really low. Speed's 8. So, I guess because both of the... Oh, we can do the gas... The gas... There is a gas... At mechanism... Gas... Right there. That's what we want to make. What? I'm out of patterns? Boo. You know what? You're the best. Stab wounds. I want to tell you so much. Thank you. So we already know how to make iron dust. I think. Oh well. So we can just plorp that down in there, and we can make some. Let's go ahead and teach it how to make a iron dust using the crusher. Because we already have the crusher kind of set up back here. And that way when we go gas, whoop, sand? We're out of sand again? We need something for sand. Because I'm fixing to do an environmental disaster. By the way, check it out. Looks like I'm swimming Iron Man. I would swap over to something else. Oh, here we go. Boop. I went the wrong way. I need to go north. If it wasn't so cool to fly through these caverns, I'd be going back over to my Ars Nouveau gear so quick. How close is it? Ah, we're good. Environmental disasters, here we go. I wonder which is faster, that or just vein mining it? I guess I wouldn't be getting stuff I don't need if I didn't vein mine it. Alright, cool. And we can come back over here. So if I plop into here, grab our that. That's cool. So grab that. Notice we need some gas. We can say 30. Not all take it, but the washer, I do believe does. Yes, I do believe you're right. There's a couple of them do. I think ones that run off of gas for the predominant bit of them should take it. Go faster. Yeah, I need way more energy upgrades. Alright, let's see what we can do. What kind of damage we can do with this. No. No. I think this one here uses it too. You do not support it, but you use oxygen. Okay. What about you? What do you use? You do not support. No. Washer does not support. So I think it might be you support it, and then you would support it. Yeah. Now you're having a rough time because I don't have energy upgrades in you. Jesus. Well, did I just put that in here? Give me that back. Care about that sawmill. Yeah, you, sir. You have energy? You have energy and you have speed. And you are tobogganing. We need so much. We need so much more. Oh, this is ridiculous. Alright, so crushy, gassy. No gassy, no gassy, no gassy. You took... Did you take gas upgrades? He did. Sulfuric acid took gas upgrades. Interesting. Alright, so that's pretty much everything that Mechanism has for ore duplication for today. Now, the title of the stream has been forgotten into the annals of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, check the quest book. We finished this Mechanism chapter today. Now, we haven't completed every little individual piece and part and doobly-doo. I want to make the digital miner. I think that might be one of the... do we need the digital miner? That's the question, though. Do we need the digital miner? I don't think we need the digital miner. I really don't. Do we need the digital miner? We may or may not make the digital miner. Because we're getting close. Custom portals. What? This is cool. I did not know that Mechanisms... They slid this in. You know that? They slid this in. I've seen mods with it. Oh, God. Let's see here. Catch that real quick. So I think next time we stream, I might go Greg Tech. We might be Gregius Techiusing along, yes. Because we do have the ability that if... is this thing still going for... It's still going. Like... This is the one stack of raw lead. So like... Empty... empty, empty. And you're just hungry. You have... If I do that, you might actually run right. Yeah, that's doing better. It's flowing better, you know? Even though they're not maxed out, they're flowing better. What is this, kitty cat? I have a cat. Yeah, I think we're gonna go down to Greg Tech next time I play. We're gonna just do all Greg Tech because today, well, no, hold on. Wait a second. We did nothing but mechanism today, so that means next time we play, we're gonna have to do like blood magic, and I'm gonna have to figure out where we're gonna do blood magic. I'm thinking we can do blood magic like upstairs or like down here or something like that. Just do a full blood magic area like over here. So we'll set this aside for blood magic. We'll see if we can get a sign. And some quartz, why not? I think this will fit. If not, like I said, we can take the builder, which I have sitting here, with nothing but leaves in it now. Good, I didn't leave it on. I was going to feel so stupid if I left it on. We could make a blood magic area. Like we can make another orb. Let's see here. Do we want to make it... I kind of want to make it at an angle. What do you think? Like right here? Hold on, is the teleportation or ender... Ender teleportation pads a thing? You know the things where you look? Travel anchors? They are in here. So if we can make travel anchors, I don't mind it being kind of like wherever. So I do this. And get rid of that. Grab a point. And put a box. Shape card. We're not going to do a 50 by 50 by 50. We're going to do a 30 by 30 by 30. Can't get out. Alright. Let's look at our 30 by 30 by 30. It kind of cuts into our original building, which is cool. I like it. Let's look at it from a little ways off. What do you think? Time to get on that fission reactor. Yeah, I know. That's why we're just gonna I gotta wait. The reason why I'm building everything right now is because I have the lead bees. Because there's so much lead, so much lead. That was the last time I played All the Mods 8. You heard me gripe about lead and my poor lead chickens. Those were the MVPs of the whole ass pack. Those guys, oh, they put in all the work. I kept tick accelerating them. Like these poor chickens. I goes, hurry up, chicken, hurry up. This chicken's like, please, please let me sleep. And you're like, no, chicken, no. So we may have to move this just a bit. I don't think it's. I think it's going to eat this corner here, and I don't know. Do I want it to eat that corner, or do I want this to be kind of its own thing? Oh, we could always test out to see what the travel anchor. Let's see what the travel anchors. We're gonna have to go off on a tangent here. Sorry, another tangent. Another tangent. This is what all the mods is all about anyway. Like, hey, you know, you wanted to do this thing instead. We're just gonna, no, today you're just gonna do this other thing. So let's look at travel anchors. I love travel anchors. I missed my travel anchors. So conduit binder is relatively ridiculously easy for me to make. I need conduit binder, nut crusher, not that one, this one. Okay, so there's that. Pulsating iron ingot from pulsating alloy. We have some somehow. So we're just gonna enjoy the fact that we have this. And we're going to see if we can travel anchor. We kind of have like everything kind of set up here. So we're going to say travel anchor here. And where's it at? If we go, let's see here, where do we want to have the travel anchor for this? About dead center, about where it's at. So if we put the travel anchor, can I get on here and see the other one? Ooh! Oh! Alright, I need to stop. I'm already having too much fun with that. Oh, that's... Oh, let's see here. This will be... Blood magic. Visible. And this will be... Main base. Yes. It's too late now. We're doing it. Alright, so now we got to figure out what blocks do we want to use. Do like that. And then we're going to grab... Oh. Not help if I was in my actual inventory. Stone. Grab some crack stone. Grab my mossy cobble. We got regular stones. Regular stone. Put that in there. This will give us a really interesting pattern, I think. And that's kind of what I'm shooting for, is just an odd looking pattern, kind of like that. And it should give us, like I said, something interesting to see. Let's grab this lever and send it. Oh my god, it looks amazing. And it's out of energy. Or it's out of stuff. It's out of stuff. I gotta go get all these blocks again. Look at this. Oh, it's so cool. Alright, so we can put backpack that away, that away, that away. And we need to get our silky touchy buddy. And this can go away. Let's turn you off for now. Oh no. Alright, we gotta get away from where we can be seen from space. Oh, I don't have my... Dang it. Oh, this isn't the right backpack. Shoe fly, don't bother me. There it is. That's my crude repair kit. Where's my other repair kits? Are you in here? Did I lose it somehow? Like, here's my sturdy repair kit. Look, I'm trying to be nice, but you bothered me. Now stop. Okay, so it looks like my one sturdy repair kit is right here. So let's grab some nickel and there we go. Perfect. Stop falling in holes. Ooh. Don't need that. We got green. We don't have blue. I don't see blue. All right, that's good. And back outside. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hit the wall, hit the wall. It looks so cool. All right. Now then, we need to set this thing back up kind of similarly the way we did earlier and see what we can do. All right, so red, green, yellow, purple, the logs, bricks, more logs, blue. Here we go. And go. Look how amazing this thing looks. Oh, how close are we to being done? I think we're done. All right, let me find my way out of here and look at it. What do you think? Oh, that looks even better than I could have ever come up with. Look at this. This is just... It kind of looks like it came out of that and it's just kind of up there. That is amazing. I gotta remember how to get in there. I think it's up here, yeah. All right. Well, now that I have a full area for that, I don't need this. That'll be for blood magic. But nobody really wants to see me sit there and actually spend all the time to clean out half of this, because I'm going to have to clean out half of this right here, and it's going to be a pain, and nobody wants to watch that. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go off camera here, and I'm going to sit here and fix the fact that I did not do that beforehand. I should have used a clearing quarry first. Hey, we all make mistakes. So anyway, I hope you guys had a good time. If you missed this on stream, or if you want to see something else, swing back by the channel. I'll have everything loaded up on YouTube. You'll find me at Rabid Raccoon. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys later.